Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Yoamai. So, welcome back to the 100-day challenge. Now, the new mod pack has been added, and I'm actually excited because it's one I haven't had a chance to use. As you can see, we're on day 17, so between day 4 to now, I've been basically working on gathering supplies, which is boring, and trying to improve the base. So, as you can see, I've made the upstairs a bit taller. I'm going to get rid of this wall and turn this into like a furnace area. Put a glass window here. I'll show you what I've done downstairs. If I'm capable of getting downstairs. And as for the basement, I need to fix the floor. But yeah, you can see that I'm in the process of trying to make it into a decent house. So the mod pack is called Weapon Fusion. So here it is. This is one I haven't had a chance to use yet. But I've been wanting to use this mod pack. So these are the different weapons I can make. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. And I'm actually glad it's nothing bad. I will be honest, I was scared I was going to get like a horror mod pack. Because I don't even have a full house yet. But as you can see, I've got a load of stuff, so let's get some stuff done. So I'm gonna need there we go. This is the one I'm after. A blast furnace. Where's the coal? I think I have coal. Or do I have coal? I have charcoal. That'll do. Okay. But yeah, so my plan is to, I need to first get rid of this wall. I'll show you. This is what I'm doing. So put that there. I need some sand. And this is plenty of sand. As you can see, like I've cut a lot of wood, a lot of trees down. I'm basically starting to make this look like a base, I guess. An ideal base that'll work for me, so. Alright, hold on. Ah, there's coal. Can't remember if a blast furnace can actually cook sand. I will also mention, I do apologize, I'll be very tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had about an hour of sleep, so I am really out of it. So if you hear me going a bit quiet, or, if I'm a bit quiet or, seem a little off, I do apologize. I haven't been sleeping well. And there's not really much I can do about it yet. Let's see if no. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's a bird! Wait, what is a... Oh. Huh? What is a budgie doing around here? Oh wait, there's a jungle tree house type thing over there. Okay, so let's get... Yeah, these are full of bags. Okay, blah. So yeah, I do apologize if I seem a bit off. I'm not trying to be, but yeah, I'm not sleeping at the moment, so I am very, very tired. And I'm very out of it. Okay. And that. Oh yeah, I also found a carrot sword, and I don't know how to feel about it. It feels a bit weird to have a vegetable as a sword. Okay. Good, good. So, basically I'm planning on making the upstairs area like the crafting area, the area where I basically build stuff. Hold on. Stick that up there. Yeah, I can still get access to the fences. I'm just trying to basically make use with the limited space I have. Okay, crafting table. That shall do. And then I was really confused for a second. I was like, hold on. Why doesn't it... That the reason is because of this. But I'm going to be putting barrels here. Let's cook some ore as well. I will say, this whole, like, slow falling thing actually became useful. So while I wasn't recording trying to get stuff done, I kind of slipped off a one of those sky boats. And yeah, luckily the slow falling made it so I didn't die, because I would have been very, very upset if I had died. So I need to smelt that, smelt that. Let's cook the food as well. Yeah. You can, I can't even speak right now. I do apologize, guys. I am not with it. It turns out not sleeping is very bad for your brain. And it tends to affect it. I'm not going to cook the salmon because I do want to get a pet cat at some point, so don't judge me. You know what I'm like. So everything. Oh yeah, I didn't smelt that as well. Okay. But no, I do consider myself very lucky that I didn't get a freaking horror mod, because I would have cried. Like, I full blown would have cried if I got a horror mod. I mean, how unlucky would that have been for me to get a horror mod on the second round? Yeah, these trees are burning, but that's fine. Let's start smelting the stuff I have. Actually, I'm gonna cook the chicken in there. Because, yeah, I have more blast furnaces than anything else, so if anything, this is really useful. Okay, how are they cooking? Cooking well. Let's cook that. If anything, I think I need to try and find a cave or something to get more, like, ore type supplies, and I definitely need coal. So... Yay! I'm starting to get a house! I say starting because it still does not look very much like a house. Well, that's not right. There we go. Oh, good. I'm just throwing blocks in. I need those. That could go in there. No, actually, I do need that. You know what, let's just throw everything in here. I do need that actually, because I need to sort that out. But yeah, as you can see, I am gathering supplies slowly and gathering things I need. So, turn on the planks, I need bookshelves. What happened to all the books? Oh, that's what happened to all the books. I was stupid. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. I do apologize to keep going quiet and I really shouldn't be. Anyway, so once I sort the flooring out, prep the enchantment table, I know that I haven't turned the entire floor blocks into wood, but I'm trying to save on the resources I can while making things look somewhat decent. Please tell me I have more wood. Yes, I do. Okay, so that enchantment table. Where did I put the enchantment table? I don't freaking know. I need that. Enchantment table, please work. Yes, you do work. Cool. Put it like there. You see, making it work, making it look okay-ish. I'm gonna break those. I need to save space. I do need to find somewhere to put the cauldrons. I'm thinking of putting the cauldrons like here, because I'm gonna try and get supplies so I can try and start making potions, even though it has been a freaking long time since I made potions from scratch. I will admit that 100%. Okay, hold on. I don't need the books. I don't need those, so I drop those off. Oh, and the glass off. See how everything is cooking. Okay, that ran out of coal. That has some coal left, so we're going to use that coal. Cook that. So that ran out of coal. That completed. That ran out of coal. Okay, so I need coal or some burning stuff. I could use wood. Let's just put all the stuff that's finished off in here. I need wood. Wood. I have plenty of wood, but I do want to use all the wood. Can't remember if you can burn this kind of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can burn it. If I can, fantastic. Oh, good. I can burn it. Good. I need to find more wood to burn. Really, I need to go to the go to a mine and get some ore. Let's burn that. Let's see, I think as long as it's mostly wood, I can burn it. Or plants. So I kind of want to save the plants because I need to start making a garden and getting food that way. The 3 alpacas. Well, at least I don't have to worry about any of those being dwellers. Okay, so this is the last one. So, actually, I'm going to make some torches. I was going to say I'm going to make some sticks. No, wrong type of torch, that type of torch. Don't ask, it's because I was looking at the sticks. Hence why I said I was going to make sticks. I think what I'm going to do is try and gather supplies. What should I bring with me to go to the mine? I need torches. A sword would be useful in case I run into webs. If anything, I want to bring as little as possible. A spare pickaxe would always be great. Just go into trouble. No. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to need to really bring with me to go mining. Oh wait, wrong one. I wanted to burn those, not the planks. The planks can be used. Let me think. I do think for now, bring in the 2 pickaxes, the torches. Hold on. Yeah, I do think bringing those supplies, apart from the iron, will actually be useful. And I'm pretty sure near the village on the top of the hill, there is actually a cave nearby there. So, once this is done smelting, I will head over. Actually, I'm gonna do is actually this. I'm gonna make some buckets and bring those with me. Perfect. Okay, and I'll bring some sticks as well. Oh wait, there is a bed. Why do I have so many beds? Ah, yes, I remember. I took another bed. Took a bed.
Respawn point set. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
Okay, I think I have everything I'm gonna need. Buckets, sticks, and a pearl. Yeah, I think I've got everything I need. Do I? Yeah, I think I've got everything I need. So, I don't need food yet. Actually, I need blocks. I thought I was forgetting something. Yeah, blocks would be very useful. I'm gonna bring some cobblestone with me. Just in case I get myself in a bit of a bind. Those would be good because I won't actually use them. No. Actually, I won't use that, so that can come with me. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna bring these blocks with me just to help me while I'm in, if I fall into a bind. I'll go in the morning.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
I hate when it does that. I generally hate it when it does that. Okay, so. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to bring a spare pickaxe with me. Knowing my luck, I'll lose one. I'm thinking about turning this into a window as well. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh, and the reason that block is like that is because I kind of ruined it. Yeah.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
I hate this sometimes. Okay, so. I need to fill that up. But I'm thinking I'm starting to, like, it's a bit cramped, I will admit, but at least I'm starting to get to a decent house style. So down here, I'm thinking about turning some cauldrons, like putting the cauldrons here. My thing is, if I put them on the floor and then here, yeah, I can still get access to them. I haven't fully decided. Or maybe just putting them in the floor. I don't know. I'll think of something. Okay. Now, let's head towards where I believe I saw a cave. Which is this way. But anyway, the slow falling thing is useful, but also can be a little bit annoying. Sometimes, like, constantly slow falling is annoying. Here's some stuff I need. Shit. Well, isn't it good that I have slow falling? You know what? Okay, let's enter the cave this way. Don't judge me for walking past the iron. I'm gonna go and get it. Just seeing what's down there. Okay, let's see what's down here. Coal, which is useful. Okay, done. Okay. Nothing useful over here. Okay, so let's get this coal. Like I said, we're going to be going in the mines for supplies. So, coal is definitely one of the things, and I think I'm going to aim for like coal, iron, and I don't know. What other block can be useful from the cave? I mean, diamonds are definitely useful, but I'm not expecting to find many diamonds in a cave like this because of how we're way too high for them. So, But right now coal is definitely the ore I need the most, so this is fantastic. For anything, I should have brought wood with me for a crafting table. Aha, we found another way out. So we'll take that route. Okay. So that leads us back up there. Is there anything over here? Oh yes, there is. This is useful. Actually, I'm going to take the rotten flesh. And the reason is because I might... And I'll take the chest. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Way easier. There we go. So let's collect the coal from down here. But yeah, so that was actually lucky. Most one is very fortunate for me to find because there were some things I wanted. And before you judge me for not having any mobs on the world, I was gonna do that like after day 30, and it's well, no, scratch that. Actually, okay, I was gonna do it under one or two conditions. The first horror mod I get, or after day 30. And the reason I'm saying that is because I think that gives me enough time to gather supplies and everything and give me a fighting chance. Because, no offense guys, but I am very bad at staying alive in games. I think my best record of me dying quickly is probably about 20 seconds into a new game. And I'm not joking. That's literally my record, 20 seconds. And if you're wondering how the hell I died that quickly, then please allow me to explain. I spawned on a mountain and I fell off. And I died. It was very much of an annoyance. Because it was also a hardcore world I had decided to start. Because originally I was going to do my 100-day challenge in hardcore. But like the first 3 times I tried, I kept dying. So I decided, okay, let's do it in survival. Hardcore and me are just not meant to coexist. Yeah. Though to be fair, I think the most annoying one I ever did was actually it was a really good one, because it was a 100-day challenge. But it was a 100-day challenge, and the first mod pack was one that I actually been wanting to use. I just haven't had a chance. And yeah, let's just say a certain member of my family was over, and they have extremely vulgar language, like worse than my, like, I know I swear a lot and I do apologize, I'm working on it, but like some of the things they're saying, I literally YouTube would not allow on, and you could hear him screaming and shouting in the background, saying some very, very unpleasant things. Oh my goodness, we have found a big cave. Yeah. And because I have no editing software, I couldn't use the footage. I was very much angry and boiling with rage because of it. If you're kind of curious of what he was saying, he was basically saying some very, very horrible things about our biological father, and saying some horrible things of what he hopes happens to our dad. So, yeah, that was very annoying. And before any of you go, okay, so what's the situation with our dad? I'm not going to say our dad's a saint, because he's not. He can be a bit of an asshole. But I wouldn't wish any kind of horrible thing to happen to him. Like, I get it. He can, like I said, he can be a bit of an asshole. But who in the family... But everyone has a family member like that can be a bit of an asshole. But, yeah. I'm going to drop it. It was a very unpleasant thing to though hear in the back of my recording. So I couldn't use the footage. And honestly, it was some of my best work. Which, I personally think was some of my best work. Okay. Well, I'm going to go down there in a minute. I'm very, I don't know where to start with this cave. To be fair, this is a pretty cool cave, though. Like, I thought it was going to be one of those little caves where you don't get much. Nope, this is a big cave. I'm going to get a lot of cool stuff. And I'm going to need more torches. Luckily, I brought sticks with me. Okay. Oh, I see the outside world. Okay, see. I'm trying to see if I can see anything useful. I see some iron over there. There's coal over there. Honestly, with the coal, I really hate some of the sounds they do put in caves. They can be a little bit creepy. Sorry about that. I had a hiccup. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try and get over there because I want to have a look, see, and see what they have. I hate when it does that when it places two torches down. It actually annoys me. Whee! I'm floating! I do have to say, this is what I like about the slow falling, is I have more control. Okay. So let's head down towards this way and see. So let's get this iron. Like I said, this is me trying to get more supplies, which might be very handy. So, hold on. See, so I've got a full stack and 46. You know what? I might actually do this. Okay. Just to help me get a track of everything. I think I'm going to do it this way. That way I can see. So I've got like a full stack of coal. Plus, yeah. 46. Sorry, my brain went dead for a second. Like I said, I'm not sleeping much, so that's really affecting me at the moment. Okay. I definitely think that was a good idea that I bring my two spare pickaxes. Because finding a cave like this, I am definitely hoping to find some good supplies. I would be even more happy if I found something like an ancient city, but I don't think I'm in the right area. And for those of you who do not know, the best places to find ancient cities are like in snowy mountain biomes, I believe. What is that? I want to see what that looks like. An interesting ore. I want to see it. Ah! I fell! Oh, I can't place that one. It's fine. I've lost the ore. Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. I was like, where did it go? I misplaced it. What did I get? Water chunk. Ooh, a water chunk. I like the sound of that. That sounds very useful. Okay, see what else there is. To me, that doesn't look quite right for redstone. I'm kind of curious what it is. Yeah, it is redstone. Okay, it was just me being stupid. That is not. That's more that water chunk. Do you want to know, actually, fun fact, one of my first ever bases, yeah, I think it was like the second time I was playing Minecraft, man, that makes me feel really old, was actually in a cave behind a waterfall. Man, that makes me feel really old, because I started playing Minecraft when it, like, very first came out, though I was very much a young kid, and, my older brother got it. He got one of the very first versions, but and he let me play it, and I got so addicted that I got the game. I lost that original account. Unfortunately, I lost my original account. I can't actually, even though I'm pretty sure I remember the password and the login correct, it's saying it doesn't exist. So I don't know what's happened to it. Yeah. But one of my, it's honestly insane to think about, like, all that time I spent on it. And yeah, it's actually kind of sad because when my older brother, we used to play it together, and it was one of the only times we actually got along was playing through Minecraft. But then he grew up, became a bit of a jerk and a bit of a pain in the ass, and yeah, just things happened. It makes me sad, actually. It does make me very sad because we weren't the closest, but we did, like, get along, if that makes sense. Ooh, actually, I was looking for a geo because I wanted. How do you get the chunks again? I think I need, like, a silk pickaxe or something. I'll think of it. But I wanted some of these, actually. So, we'll shove that in there. Anyway, what was it? Yeah. Like I said, it's a very sad thing. It actually makes me kind of sad because we weren't the closest, but, you know, we did somewhat get along. But then he grew up and became, well, excuse my language, he became an asshole. A very entitled, selfish asshole who thinks the world owes him everything. And now we don't even talk to each other anymore. But, oh well. That's siblings for ya. Okay, so, let's see, I'm looking for other ores that can be useful. I'm pretty happy with the amount. I mean, I can always do with coal and iron, basic ores like that. But there are other ores that I'm after. Hold on, let me just do that. I honestly think it's probably a good idea if I start going deeper into the cave and seeing what other reserves we can find. Oh wait. So, let's start doing that. Sorry about that. In case my headphones made a weird sound. Yeah. Let me see. There's grass blocks up there. Okay. Let's head this way. Let's head deeper down here. Okay. I wanted to exit. Thank you. Okay, so let's add a light here. I'm gonna get lost down this cave, and I am very well aware at this point, and I'm just accepting it. There's always techniques of getting out of caves. One of them is mining up. Nothing useful down here, so let's jump across and find out if there's anything down this way. If ideal, I think finding like another mob spawner or even a mine shaft will help. Like I said, I found lava! The one thing that was so fucking close. I just nearly jumped right into the lava. Okay. Well, I'm not interested in burning to death, so I'm gonna cover that up. The one thing I didn't really want to run into was lava, and I found a lot of it. And the main reason is because I always end up falling in lava one way or another and getting burned. Okay, so let's stick to this side. Just to improve my chances of not falling in. Hold on. There we go. And I'm taking this with me because it's useful. It's definitely useful for like going underwater mining. There's a lot of dangerous red stuff down here, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, so this takes that. I can take that, and I need a separate one for that. Okay, so I think I got like enough coal for what I was looking for. So let's have a look and see if we can find any other useful stuff. Lapis lazuli is definitely, and I do apologize, I have a bad tendency of butchering the name because I can't talk properly. But yeah, the lapis is definitely useful. Okay, I don't really need redstone. I'm not really much of a redstone user. I'm actually really bad with the stuff. The only good thing, okay, there's diamonds down there, but I think this path leads to it. I was gonna say, the only good thing I can do with redstone is make TNT with it. Well, use it with TNT. I was gonna say, you don't really use redstone to make TNT, but you get what I mean. That's the only good stuff I got out of redstone use, is using it for TNT stuff. I'm very good at blowing things up. In fact, when I was younger and I used to play with my brothers, I got banned from using TNT because I kept blowing things up. And it drove them nuts. That was close, I nearly fell. Where did I find that? Diamonds! Ah. Of course! Of course it had to be near fucking lava. There we go. Safe. Ha! Trying to set me on fire. Ooh. But yeah, when I was younger I got banned from using TNT because I kept blowing things up. To be fair, I was really good at it though. Okay, we're not going to go any further that way because of the lava. If anything, I think I need to start heading back up. Where it's a bit safer. Because there's a lot of dangerous red stuff down here. And I don't want to get burnt. Okay, this way. I do apologize. If you hear me saying sorry, I've currently got bad head tics and I don't know if it's affecting my headphones, if it's making a weird noise, so I do apologize if it is. The joys of having Tourette's is you can't control it fully, and it's just best to let it do what it wants to do. There we go. Okay. I know I'm heading in the right direction, but I need to have a look around, see. Oh, we're on day 20, so it's been an entire day. To be fair, that's redstone. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, to be fair, I think we're doing pretty well with the mining kind of situation. Okay, let's see. I'm running out of torches, which is not good. I need to really head back up to the higher levels, away from the dangerous lava. Huh, a perfect little doorway. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, so let's start heading back upstairs. There we go. There we go. Okay, so, where are we? I'm not gonna risk going down there. So, let's go down here instead and have a look. Yeah, let's head back this way, if I can. Okay. And also just to give you guys an update about the video, I said once I reached 10 subscribers, I was gonna get my mom to record her playing a horror game. We've decided on the game, which is good. We're just trying to arrange a day where she can actually do it. Please be patient. I am working on it, but we've had a lot going on and we actually haven't had like 5 minutes to, well, to be fair, I've had time to record, but she hasn't had like 5 minutes to sit down with me and, you know, record the video. But I'm gonna leave a surprise on the horror game. It is a game I've played before, and I do ask that you be a little patient as well with my mom. She doesn't play computer games, so I've chosen a pretty easy horror game for her to play, just to make it easier on her, you know, because it isn't exactly fair to force her to play a horror game that she doesn't know how to play. But I'll also be there to help her. Okay, I am lost. I'm gonna try and head up there. Shoot! Gosh dang it. This is where you need to pay attention of where you are mining. And where you're standing as well. Okay. Alrighty, we have made another level. Yay! I'm not completely lost it. Let's see. Let's head back this way. Yeah, because this is what leads us back to Danger Zone, where there's a ton of frickin' lava. Nope, I want the cobblestone. Okay. No, I think yeah, I came back this. Okay, we're finding our way back up. Slowly but surely, we're gonna find our way back. Think it's this way? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. It's through here. There you go. This is a pretty good cave. I just can't find a big cave area. There's arrow do. Okay, let's have a look around here. There's iron lapis over there. Give me a sorry about that. Okay, that can okay, let's have a look, see. I think going up there would be a good idea, but first there's some over here that I would like to get my hands on. Because I now have an enchantment table, I would definitely want to keep some lapis on hand because it's very useful for enchanting stuff. Iron is also useful. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have? So let's start swimming up. here. Let's think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up there. Give me a second. Sorry. Sorry about that. I needed to sip off my coffee. Okay, let's see what's up here. Well, that's not very smart of me to fucking do. Is there anything up here that's actually useful? It's all water. Okay. Oh, there is something up there. Okay. Let's have a quick look-see down in hold on. I want to put that there. Oh, that's... I was like, why can't I move? That's why. Okay, so there's coal actually down there. That's really handy. So what we're gonna do is do this. Start mining the coal. Okay. We'll collect all the coal after I finish mining it all, but it's just handy. I definitely like these blocks. They're very useful for this kind of stuff, which I really should have like gotten one sooner because it's handy, like I said. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any more. Don't see any more. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Just had to check something. Yeah. Anyway, so because I don't know what kind of mod packs will be added each time, I do want to try and get as much work done. This cave doesn't really have as much as I was hoping for. I mean, let's see what's down here. So far, I haven't seen much. The emeralds were nice. I think it was definitely worth coming down here for some emeralds. But I'm not seeing any other useful resource that I don't already have. Like I said, I might try and find somewhere that might have a ancient city, because I would like to go through an ancient city and get supplies that way. Of course, depending on what kind of freaking mod pack I get next time. Let's head this way. I'm not quite done that. I want to do some more mining, but then at the same time, I do have quite a few supplies. There we go. Trying to think of where to go next. Okay. Let's explore this cave. See. I think I've actually done enough. Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna end it here. Come back for episode 3. Hopefully I'm gonna, I found, like, I want to go to an ancient city and get supplies. And hopefully we'll also get to explore more of the weapon fusion mod pack that I've added. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.